Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, bundle up. We're heading to the windswept shores of Lake Erie and Cleveland Brown Stadium. The Dog Pound ready. Dan, Peter, and Susie Colbert are set for the call on this one. Steelers, Browns. It's go time.
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Brown Stadium. My colleague here in the commentary booth is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of reading the offense and ripping it to shreds.
Chad Brown is a very accomplished outside linebacker. He's a textbook tackler who can also bring the hammer down. Talk about a defender's defender. He just loves to dish out the punishment. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Chad Wynn is a very impressive inside linebacker. And what a great tackler this guy is. He'll drag a big guy right down by the scruff of the neck, and that's if you're lucky. You hit him head on, and it's nighty-night. I'll tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
It's heads. Gary Anderson kicking off for the Steelers.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Browns football.
Anderson kicks it, and we are underway. Williams fields it all the way back at the 8. Hammered down at the 31. We have some rough weather to deal with today, and Susie Colbert is down in the midst of it with a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. It doesn't rain much harder than this, Dan. This deluge is turning the grass into mud, and the players' cleats are churning it right up. This game looks like it could become half football, half mud wrestling. Back to you.
Susie, thank you. Norris catches it in the flat and tries to get free. Tackled at the 34.
Second and 7. Ball at the Browns, 34-yard line.
Norris goes in motion. Williams cruises out to the left side and picks up a couple.
Number 96 with the tackle.
Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Browns, 36-yard line.
Claiborne gets the sack way back at the 28. It'll be 4th down.
Chris Claiborne goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on 3rd, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Kardaki gets the snap and punts it away. Williams catches it at the 35. Tackled hard at the 42.
Mo Williams got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Steelers send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 42-yard line. Levinson catches the bullet out left and is well past the markers for a 1st down. First down with a split backfield.
Ball at the 43.
Williams takes his first carry of the game and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 6. Ball at the 39.
Williams chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down. Williams carries it for a third time in a row, and he gets tackled short of the marker. Fourth down coming up.
That win brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down. Baker takes the long snap and punts it away. The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Roethlisberger just rifles this one, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Dennis Northcutt has some company on this play, but he still makes the catch. That's good concentration and focus. It's worth another look. Oh, maybe they should have triple covered him there.
Williams gets the handoff and takes it upfield. Brought down at the 39.
Ricky Williams stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Williams picks up about 2, and that will bring up third down.
Wilson with the tackle. Third and 2. Ball at the Browns, 41-yard line. First down, Browns.
Williams will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Chris Claiborne targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down, both tight ends left. Williams takes this one way out left, and the ball's loose. Brought down hard at the 45. First down.
Ricky Williams is going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control.
Roethlisberger throws a beauty to the right side, and it's off, incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball at the 45.
Williams will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Ricky Williams got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Ball at the 45.
Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Then Roethlisberger makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the two defenders.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that. Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Claiborne tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris Claiborne was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Roethlisberger hits some air under this pass, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Dennis Northcutt positioned himself on the outside back there, but the ball didn't position itself in his hands. No catch.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down. 3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Williams goes in motion. Claiborne makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
Chris Claiborne came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Dawson boots it from 47 yards out and has it sailed just left to the upright.
Bill Dawson does his best to adjust, but the wind is just too darn powerful. Oh, his field goal attempt goes wide. It's so windy out there that his coach's windbreaker just broke.
The Steelers' offense takes the field, and they will start at their 38-yard line. Robinson goes in motion. Robinson hauls it in right side and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Corin Robinson had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
First down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Steelers' 50-yard line.
Williams will get the carry on 1st down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Jerry Deloche not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Ball at the Steelers' 50-yard line.
That will end the 1st quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Third down.
Gannon unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Eric Warfield managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
Baker gets ready to punt this away. Baker takes the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Williams fair catches it at the 25.
Fair catch interference, number 26, offense. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the ball.
Brian Scott
First
made
down.
contact on that play after a fair catch signal was clearly made, so he got the call for interference. You just can't do that.
The Browns have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 40-yard line. Williams carries it for the 9th time and picks up a couple.
Ricky Williams just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he struggled to get 22 yards on 9 carries.
Second and 8. Ball at the Browns, 42-yard line.
Lynch catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
James Lynch had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
And as far as tackles go, this was a pretty good one. He had this one lined up from the get-go.
Well, you kids at home, if you're thinking about playing D, pay attention. That's exactly what you want to do.
3rd down, 8 yards to go. Roethlisberger puts his arm into this one, and this one is incomplete.
With the deflection.
Oh, yeah, baby. Woo.
Gardocki lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 20 to make the return.
Gardocki gets the ball and pummels this one deep. The Steelers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Morton goes in motion. Gannon throws a heater, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. First down, 1 man down.
Ball at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Williams picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
With the tackle.
Mo Williams had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
33-yard line.
Gannon rifles it out left side, and the completion is good for 6.
Rich Gannon made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Williams has his number called on 3rd down and can't convert the 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Joe Odom made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Baker gets the ball and punts it away. Ground to a halt at the 30.
Ricky Williams didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Browns' offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 30-yard line. No good. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Kevin Johnson was the intended receiver.
Ben Roethlisberger knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 31 yards and no touchdowns.
Second and 10. Ball at the Browns, 30-yard line.
Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Randy Hines had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Browns, 33-yard line.
Hines catches the hard throw, and
Will Allen delivers a solid hit here, but I think if it hadn't been raining, he would have held onto it. As it was, that ball was more slippery than an eel covered in motor oil.
Peter, there are many. Coach Davis doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Cleveland is challenging whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. That looks like a catch and then a fumble to me, Dan. I'm agreeing with the original
receiver
call.
did have possession. It is therefore ruled a fumble. Cleveland will be charged a timeout. First down, Pittsburgh.
That will cost them a timeout, and you have to believe that he is not very happy with that call.
Yeah, let's do it. Nice.
The Steelers' offense has stalled late in their drives the past few times down. We'll see if they can finally score as they start this one at the 49-yard line. Williams gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Williams takes it off the toss and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Joe Odom was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 3rd down from the I. Thompson goes in motion. Gannon throws a bullet, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Darius Thompson staked out some turf in the middle back there, but was not able to reel in the catch. Incompletion.
That seems to be an odd call, Peter. It fell incomplete, but even if they had caught it, they still would have been short of the 1st down.
I don't like those calls either. Got to get past the markers on those routes.
It'll be 4th down. Baker lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Baker takes the long snap and kicks what will be a short one. Williams fair catches it at the 21. The Browns have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 22-yard line. Roethlisberger zings it to the right side, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 31.
Matt Ware was as surprised as anybody to pick that one off, Dan. But when the wind blows it your way, you don't think twice.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Steelers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 31-yard line. Williams will get the carry on 1st down and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Mo Williams was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Gannon passes this one after the play action, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Chris Magnum does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution. Well, it looks like he broke the 30,000-yard barrier. Heck of a player.
Conrad goes in motion. Williams bulldozes right of center and picks up a couple.
Number 55 with the tackle.
Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 9.
Gannon floats it to the right side, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Rob Conrad is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it in style.
Beautiful play.
Gary Anderson to attempt the extra point. Number 4, holding.
Here's the extra point, and embarrassingly, he misses it.
What in the world? You don't see this much. And if you did, there would be a lot of kickers looking for work. Watch this. Whiff! No good. That is embarrassing.
Gary Anderson kicking off for the Steelers.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson kicks it off. Williams fields the kickoff at the 13. Stopped at the 30. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Ricky Williams got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Browns have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Northcutt goes in motion. Williams catches it in the flat, and the ball's loose. Pushed out at the 31.
Adrian Wilson delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there. And he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that. Coach Davis is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Hey, we want a challenge.
Cleveland is challenging whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
This is their second challenge and last challenge of the game, so even if something more critical comes up, they are out of luck.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it
After
an
review,
incompletion
the play has
and
been ruled
overturn
an
it.
incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Cleveland will not be charged a timeout. Second down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Second and 10. Ball at the Browns, 30-yard line.
Hall gets the sack way back at the 25.
Third and 15. Ball at the Browns, 25-yard line.
Third down and 4
Third and
wideouts
15.
in the game.
Ball at the Browns, 25-yard line.
Roethlisberger lofts this one out to the left, and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Jerome Woods came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Kardaki lines up for the punt.
In punt formation. Number 20 to make the return.
Kardaki gets the snap and punts it away. Williams fields it at the 33. Tackled at the 39.
Mo Williams didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Steelers are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 39-yard line. Conrad goes in motion. Williams loses one on the play, and that brings up second down.
Terrell Suggs targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Brandon makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Rich Gannon showing off some precision passing out there, Dan. Clearly, he's exploiting the short game so far, and he's got 66 yards and 1 touchdown.
Third down, 10 yards to go. Gannon throws a big high lob, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Baker lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Baker takes the snap and punts it away. Williams fields the punt at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the numbers aren't impressive here, but they can take heart that a single score will change the whole game. They need to put a drive together and make something happen. Ricky Williams didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Browns haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 31-yard line. Norris goes in motion. Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 45. Finally stopped at the 47.
Pass interference, number 94, defense. The penalty is declined.
First and 10. Ball at the Browns, 47-yard line.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right.
Ball at the Browns, 47-yard line.
Roethlisberger uncorks this to the left sideline, and the Browns will take a timeout. That's their second. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Dennis Northcutt had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's the third incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Second down from the shotgun.
Ball at the 36-yard line.
Roethlisberger throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Morgan Norris didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Another incompletion out left, and it appears that side of the field has not been kind to them at all.
Not at all. They got to go somewhere else, look for a different matchup.
Smoot tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Fred Smoot came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Dawson launches the 53-yard attempt and can't quite get enough leg behind that one.
Bill Dawson sees his field goal attempt get waterlogged. There's the kick, and it's no good. Hard to be accurate when the football gets wet like that.
That could have put them within striking distance of tying it up, but the kick is no good.
They'll have to bust out of the gates in the second half, Dan, and get some momentum early.
The Steelers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 44-yard line. Makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Christopher Cash came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Second down with a split backfield. Gannon throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made for a pickup of maybe a yard.
Christopher Cash was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Morton grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. First down, tight end to the left. The Steelers want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout. First down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Gannon throws a high, long one to the right, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Steelers are out in front, 6-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. As we look at the numbers from the first half and look at the turnover column, the Steelers should be way ahead on the scoreboard. But somehow, they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Rich Loose Gannon would find his target on this one. Brown towards the end of the first quarter. The Browns in control at the 49-yard line. Ben Roethlisberger would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 15-yard play that set up a Brown field goal, but they couldn't connect. Brown midway through the second. Will Allen would snuff out a drive on this one. It's a fumble. Here he is for the recovery. The Browns again have it. Matt Ware is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Rich Loose Gannon needed to be on target here, and he was. A 9-yard touchdown for the Steelers. The Steelers get the first points of the game and go up by 6. Browns late in the second quarter. Ben Roethlisberger connected with his man on this one. A 17-yard play that set up a Brown field goal, but they couldn't connect. The Steelers, after a missed field goal, Steelers winning by 6. Rich Loose Gannon would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Browns are waiting for their first score. They're down 6-0. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Chris Claiborne has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Steelers will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 6-0. Now let's get to the game. Dawson boots the second half kickoff away. Williams decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 23. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan, a defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game.
Susie Colber is down on the field and has some information for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach Bill Cowher took a moment to speak with me during halftime, and I asked him what he thought about the first half of the game. He said it was a great half. Both teams played hard. A man of few words, I guess. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Conrad goes in motion. Williams carries it past scrimmage and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Mo Williams finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow, great blocking on that play.
Nice display of agility there. He put the right amount of moves on the D.
Great matchup, and the offense won that one.
Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Williams picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
Mo Williams didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on third and short. Gannon dumps this one to the flat, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Rob Conrad had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Baker gets ready to punt this away. Baker takes the snap and punts it away. Williams gets it at the 26. Brought down at the 37.
Ricky Williams did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Browns' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their 37-yard line. Roethlisberger throws this on a rope, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
Ben Roethlisberger is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 80 yards and 1 interception.
Second and 10. Ball at the Browns, 37-yard line.
Northcutt goes in motion. Claiborne takes him down back at the 35.
Chris Claiborne targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 6 tackles and 1 sack. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Roethlisberger unloads this one to the left, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Receiver Jerome Woods with the coverage.
Gardocki lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Number 20 to make the return.
Gardocki takes the long snap and punts it away. Williams fields the punt at the 31. Stopped at the 38.
Mo Williams fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Steelers offense takes the field, and they will start out at their 38-yard line. Williams goes in motion. Gannon throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 37, forced out at the 44.
Rich Gannon pulled down all the stops with a fantastic cross-field throw for the completion back there. You know, it takes incredible accuracy and arm strength to make a throw like that. Great job.
Another short pass, and he likes that area of the field so far.
And why not? He's had success there.
In behind the line of scrimmage.
Terrell Suggs targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 7 tackles.
3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Gannon zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Benoit Kennedy got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Baker lines up for the punt. Baker gets the ball and punts it away. Williams catches it at the 14. Dragged down at the 24.
Ricky Williams did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Browns stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Williams dodges this one way out right and picks up 8 yards on the play. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Browns, 32-yard line.
Williams gets the call again and picks up the 1st down. Banta goes in motion. The ball's loose. The Steelers have it.
Gary Brackett delivered a solid hit here, but I think if it hadn't been raining, he would have held onto it. As it was, that ball was more slippery than the field covered in motor oil.
3 is the magic number of forced fumbles so far. And I'll tell you, Peter, what a job by this defensive squad.
Yeah, all those drills for ripping the ball loose and aiming for the ball are really paying off here.
The Steelers want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at the 36-yard line. Williams goes right up the middle and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Mo Williams stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
He's not made much headway up the middle, although it's not for lack of trying, and that's for sure.
They can't get effective blocking there. You got to go elsewhere.
2nd down, 1 man back. Gannon fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Robinson goes in motion. Sharp makes
First
the nice
down,
catch
Steelers.
and is well past the markers for a first down.
Rich Gannon launches this one perfectly, and the D was nowhere to be found.
You got that right. Missed coverage all around.
That's right, Dan. My 6-year-old could have covered that pass better.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 120 yards and 1 touchdown.
Gannon ropes this one to the end zone, and it's intercepted. Sharp tackles him for a touchback.
Ken Lucas is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today, and that time the D was the big winner.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Browns fumbled the ball away last time. Let's see if they can hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Williams takes it for his 14th carry and maybe picks up 1 on the play. And he did a super job of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Ball at the Browns, 21-yard line.
Roethlisberger throws a bullet and it's tipped.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Chad Brown with the deflection.
Ben Roethlisberger has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 80 yards and 1 interception.
Third and 9. Ball at the Browns, 21-yard line.
Washington knocks it down at the line, incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Ted Washington moved quickly to bat the ball away. You know, for a guy who can eat 2 hams in one sitting, he's got killer reflexes.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Gardocki lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Gardocki gets the snap and punts it away. Williams fields the punt at the 44. Tackled at the 49.
Mo Williams got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Steelers were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 49-yard line. Williams picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the 45.
Conrad goes in motion. Williams gets the call on 2nd down and picks up a couple.
Okay, fellas, we went over all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spot we need to. Okay, fellas?
3rd down, 2 yards to go. Williams takes it off the toss and gets past the line. Tackled at the 40. It will be 1st down.
First down, Steelers.
Mo Williams has got a bunch of carries, and you can see by his chart here how his running performance breaks down. Mostly to the outside, and it's working okay, although I'd like to see him mix it up a little bit more. So far, he's got 50 yards on 19 carries.
First and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Gannon zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Ken Lucas came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Williams gains 3 yards, and that will bring up third down. Third down with the tight end right. Number 85 goes in motion. Gannon rifles this one hard over the middle, and it falls incomplete. Baker gets ready to punt this away. Baker takes the snap and kicks what will be a short one. Williams fair catches it at the 13. The Browns' offense is on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer as they start this drive at their own 14-yard line. Williams takes the handoff and heads out right, stopped at the 21.
Ricky Williams was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
Another run up the gut, and we've seen him take more than his share of carries there. He's definitely had lanes to run through.
Yeah, superb blocking up front, too.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Steelers are out in front, 6-0. Williams barges off right guard and heads wide right. Finally gets out of bounds at the 35. That will bring up first down.
Ricky Williams makes a great play here, picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, and eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sidelines.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down.
Ben Roethlisberger made a nice throw there, got it right past the defender.
They make a completion, but their short game doesn't seem to be worth the time they're investing in it.
Well, even when they finally do connect, it's not really moving the ball. They need to think bigger.
Second and 7. Ball at the Browns, 38-yard line.
Hines goes in motion. Herndon puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Kelly Herndon with the cover.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Browns, 38-yard line.
Roethlisberger rifles it out left side, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Ben Roethlisberger threw that ball to a receiver who had 2 guys on him. He's probably fortunate it was just an incomplete pass at that point.
Another incompletion out left, and it appears that side of the field has not been kind to them at all.
Not at all. They got to go somewhere else, look for a different matchup.
Gardocki lines up for the punt. Gardocki gets the ball and punts it away. Williams takes it at the 19. Tackled at the 25.
Mo Williams didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Steelers get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Thompson goes in motion. Gannon really rifles this pass, and it's intercepted.
Lucas knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly to give his receivers a few tips about mid-air receptions.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Browns have a short field and will start this drive at the 42-yard line. Williams picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Second and 7. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Roethlisberger fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Dennis Northcutt tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Northcutt goes in motion. Intercepted. No one in front of him. And touchdown.
Kelly Herndon picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Gary Anderson to attempt the extra point. Number 4, holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Anderson kicks this one away. Ingram fields the kickoff at the 11. Tackled at the 30.
Bobby Ingram made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Browns are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Williams has his number called on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the play. And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make the play, it was him.
Second down from the shotgun. Woods tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Jerome Woods came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's his third batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
3rd and 9. Ball at the Browns, 31-yard line.
Roethlisberger lofts this one out to the left, and it's tipped.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jerome Woods couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
He records yet another batted ball, and I'll tell you, he's really playing well out there.
Yeah, he's been after the ball from the beginning of the game. Real aggressive play.
Gardocki lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Makes the return.
Gardocki takes the long snap and punts it away. Williams fields the punt at the 28. Hammered down at the 37.
Mo Williams racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Steelers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 37-yard line. Williams takes this one way out left and will gain close to 6.
Mo Williams has been taking it both outside and inside the tackles, but the D is not letting him get too free. So far, he's had to work hard to get 59 yards on 21 carries.
2nd and 4. Ball at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Williams picks up about 2, and that brings up 3rd down. Williams takes it for his 23rd carry and converts the 3rd down.
1st down Steelers.
First down, 2 receivers to the left.
Ball at the 49.
Williams chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle. Second and 5. Ball at the 45.
Conrad goes in motion. Williams will get the carry on 2nd down and heads upfield, eventually tackled at the 33. It will be 1st down.
Mo Williams lowered his shoulder to make the play here. That's how you break through a tackle, baby.
Peter, he can get free in that matchup.
Well, obviously, we just saw it. He way outmatched his man.
First and 10. Ball at the 33.
First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Williams carries it yet again and picks up a couple.
Mo Williams used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Williams carries it yet again, and the Browns take their first timeout. Williams gains 3 yards. The Browns will take a timeout. That's their second. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Anderson with the 44-yard attempt, and he misses this one to the right.
Gary Anderson usually can make these with some regularity, but not today. Oh, something went wrong there from the get-go.
The Browns start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:42. Intercepted. No one in front of him. And he's in for the touchdown.
Fred Smoot picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will seal it, Peter.
Well, barring some type of miracle, they are going to come away with this one.
Gary Anderson to attempt the extra point. Number 4, holding.
Now the point after, and
extra point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Anderson kicks it off. Williams takes it at the 11. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down at the 31.
Ricky Williams got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Browns start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:32. Roethlisberger just rifles this one, and the Browns take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:27. Number 48 didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Ronald McKinnon closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. Why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Third down, 1 yard to go. Slides down, and the clock keeps ticking away. That will bring up first down. Johnson grabs the fastball over the middle, and the clock continues to wind down. Roethlisberger zips it to the left sideline, and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down. Roethlisberger spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down,
Second and 10.
one man back.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
Roethlisberger throws this on a rope, and it's incomplete.
With the deflection.
Ben Roethlisberger has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 119 yards and 3 interceptions.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 45.
42-yard line.
This one will fall incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Matt Ware had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Roethlisberger rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 33.
Brian Scott shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
Loss of 1 on the play.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Steelers come out on top 20-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Steelers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Adrian Wilson is going to come up with the big play here. Whoop! The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. The Steelers, after recovering a fumble, the Steelers inside the red zone. Ken Lucas would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Steelers ahead by 6. Ken Lucas is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Browns on defense. Kelly Herndon would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Steelers. Browns trailing 13-0. Fred Smoot would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Steelers. The Steelers move ahead big and now lead by 20. The Browns, after getting an interception, this time at the 43-yard line. Brian Scott is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Steelers serve up a shutout, 20-0. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game, the guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Fred Smoot is down on the field with Susie Calder. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You showed your mettle and led your team to a big win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
You know what it was? We just stuck to our game plan and got the work done today, you know? Our coaches did a great job today getting us ready for this game, and I think their scouting gave us the edge in the end.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.